Alright people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Zid and Matthew show. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, hit that like button. Share the content. Yeah man, comment in the comment section, tell me what your thoughts are. Yeah, I will engage you. Alright, so people, let me give you some background as to, because I know that the YouTube audience might be different. Definitely you have some that are different from the radio audience. So let me give a background, because somebody might say, why is videos being done about Walter Boyd on this channel? Now, I do host a radio program, sports program, and I would have made comments years ago about, I don't know how the argument came up, but it came up, and I made it clear to the person who I was talking to that, listen, you know you all overrate the quality of Jamaican players in general. So I was talking right across the board that one of the reasons why we struggle to qualify for world tournaments, the World Cup in particular, is because we just don't produce the quality. A lot of people, they blame the JFF, they blame this, they blame that when we fail to qualify for world tournaments over the years, without wanting to acknowledge that, listen, we don't produce the quality. The quality is not good enough. Right? So that's how the argument came up. And then people call in and then they brought up some names. And obviously Walter Boyd is one that was on the forefront. And I said, no, not special. He's just an ordinary footballer. He had limited talent and ability. He was very limited as a player. And then that's when all hell broke loose. People, that's when all hell broke loose. And every opportunity people get, they call in and bring up back the Walter Boyd situation. And obviously other comparisons and other players are brought in. But the main thing was just about, we don't produce great talent over the years. We are getting better now, obviously. So we're talking about historically now. Now, Walter Boyd was highly rated by Jamaicans, which made him an overrated footballer in the end, in my view, when I looked at what he was doing. Now, one of the reasons though why Walter Boyd failed miserably to have a decent career where he earned what he could have earned even in those times, because we see other players like Ian Pepe Goodison, who wasn't 18, eventually went overseas and stayed there and earned. Walter Boyd was probably, I will give you that, the most talented one on that team in terms of players in their prime. Yeah? I'll give you that. With talent different from where you come out to be better now, because Onanilo is a better footballer than Walter Boyd. I believe that Tapa came to be a better footballer, but talent-wise, I could argue that, yeah, Walter Boyd was ahead of the rest. So, money was still there to be made. And one of the reasons why Walter Boyd failed miserably despite having the talent to even maintain a standard in second tier or third tier in England or anywhere at all, is because of you, the Jamaican public, who want to take me to task now because I'm being objective and analyzing and breaking down the man's ability and what he was doing as a footballer objectively. Because me train my mind for don't see Jamaica when I discuss sports, you know. So when I'm discussing a football game, me not see the reggae boys, you know. Because you know reggae boys means you're a fan, you call them the reggae boys. Me say Jamaica. So me analyze Jamaica. When I say Leon Bailey or Damian Lowe, me not discussing Jamaican footballers at that point in time. I'm discussing a footballer or footballers. So the emotions are removed from my thoughts. I'm going to expect many Jamaicans to be like this because they're not trained in mind that way, because they're not analyze sports professionally, which me do. right? So that's how I trained my mind. So you're not going to hear any nonsense from me. A lot of people are going to disagree because they're emotionally attached to the particular individual, whether because they're a fanatic of him or they know him. Like when me hear a man do a video say him grew up with Walter Boy and attack all sort of nonsense, and I go around the real fact of the matter that the man was an ordinary footballer. But the reason why, as me or not me, somebody said to me the other day, because people agree with me, you know, but majority want to kill me. So the person said to me, Walter Boy don't come out to nothing. Let's say that I'm talking about football wise now. And 50% of the reason why Walter Boy came out to nothing, as the man said to me the other day, is because people like Oral Tracy. So Oral Tracy is popular in Jamaica. And he's a mirror of what the regular people them think about Walter Boy in his playing career. I hear that man saying that Walter Boy, this Oral Tracy now, is amongst the 10 best players he has seen in terms of skills. He's older than me. He watched football, so I'm sure he would have seen more players than I have. I can call 100 players who are more skillful than Walter Boy. So so that is how them overrate the guy. So they were telling the man, so he was God when he was playing. So when he didn't go to training and he had a problem with Ernest Simmons kick him out of the team, the Jamaican public wanted to block road to get Walter Boy in the team. All of them do rubbish for the field and now have no game. At the talk of the town after the game is, oh, Walter Boy salad the man down there, sir. So the Jamaican audience that bash me now, when me telling the truth that the man was not that good. Wonderful at dismissing defenders. But that's it in terms of wonderful. Everything else is typical. It's typical. He wasn't a great passer. Anybody who said that don't understand. He wasn't a great passer. And I'm not saying he can't pass. Obviously, I'm not saying that he can't pass. He can't pass. But he's not great. He wasn't great. He wasn't a great passer. He wasn't great at moving off the ball. Tactically, he wasn't great. He wasn't a great header off the ball. The only thing he was great at, you could argue, is the ability to beat defenders. And that's it. So overall, he was now not a great player. But Jamaicans thought he was a great player, and they told him he was a great player. So him feel he was larger than life. So he walked around like a prima donna, got training when him feel like backed out the coach because the Jamaican public, everywhere him go, told him that he had arrived. So they are to be blamed as well. They are to be blamed for the demise of Walter Blackerboy. And like them know a bash, even though them praise because Oral Tracy praise him and still talk him lazy in this and all of that, that's why I make it, you know. So them same one now, where elevated is higher than he actually was in terms of his ability on the football field. And the same one them now say cause him lazy and all of that. I want to make him the lean discipline, because I tell him crap. Say he was special of a special footballer. He was not. It is not true. Now me hear Walter Boy, because the argument come back up and it go around. Me hear him in the interview I say he scored more than the 19 goals. Him delusional. So clearly, him see lesser people than him make money with a football. Lesser people in his time make money with a football. Jamaican players from those days I drive Range Rover and them thing now. Because they went overseas to England and they held down a place in them team right till them career end. And so them have their money. And what it probably mess up in mind. Them cannot believe say me we used to so big. But Burrell used to invest heavily into get him to play for Jamaica because he was a crowd puller. It's just serious now. Boss, you don't score no 15 more goals for Jamaica. Not no go some man. But you knew you should have. You know your record is poor. You know that's why you want to add the more goals. You know say a truth. This mania with the pan the YouTube channel now attack. You know say you get objective and fair analysis and no emotion because me wasn't a 25-year-old obsessed fan at the time. But even so, I would still be able to free my mind of the emotions in giving the proper analysis of the pearl. The pearl was an ordinary footballer. Everywhere in the world that take football serious, you see a player with Walter Boyd ability. And better. And these are ordinary players as well, you know. Use every country you go that takes football. England, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina, Wales, Scotland, even those countries. Every country you go to that take football seriously can show you a player that is not special but better than Walter Boyd. Which means, as a footballer, he's typical. You see them every day, everywhere you go, you see them in their countries. I struggle to play, I struggle to come out of the championship in England. But the Jamaicans told Walter Boyd, because we weren't exposed to football at the time. We don't see a lot of football to know how good, really, when people are really good. So they tricked Walter Boyd, the Jamaican public, the Jamaican audience, tricked Walter Boyd in thinking he was a special talent. He was godlike in Jamaica when he was really ordinary. And when he went overseas to play everywhere, he struggled, and they don't forgive him. So when he was indisciplined in the other places, they run him away. Because they say they can't get another you tomorrow. You know when Beyonce did the song, say to the left, until I say I can't get another you in a minute. Yeah, these overseas people clubs can get another Walter Boyd in a minute. So the fans, me understand Burrell wanted to make money, you know, so Burrell spoil Walter Boyd, you know. Because Walter Boyd used to bring lots of people to stadium to pay them money to come in. So he made money. But the fans were selfish. The fans wanted to see the skills that they don't see generally in Jamaica, that Walter Boyd had in his possession. So they used to keep up with the arms host in discipline. And they helped Walter Boyd to feel as a footballer. That's the reality. These, though, are merely my views. And now, as always, what say you?